Olá, estamos aqui com outro estudante, né, de inglês. Vamos lá conhecê-lo, ok? First of all, thank you so much for being here. Okay, I'd like you to introduce yourself to our audience, and then we're gonna pop it up some questions.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity given. Good afternoon, everybody. My real name is Fabio. My nickname is Pexol, and my full name is Inas Francisco Macaio Pongo. I'm from Cabinda. I was born here, right in Belize, and I'm married. I got two kids, and yeah, that's all.
So that's good. Hoje participamos no club meeting. Queria saber como é que tu achaste o club meeting de hoje? Foi fixe, ok? O que é que achaste hoje do club meeting?
For me, club meeting is always a great activity. Though everybody that goes in the club meeting don't talk because are still in the beginner level, the first level, the starting level. So it's not easy to really be in that level because it's a level in which everybody stays a little bit shameful. What I'm saying, shy for like facing any kind of thing. But I think that was great because we had uh, the most of the best speaker, one of the best speakers, and we had PJ and MD and July, Mr. Nicolau, a lot of different, people that speak English in this province, well known all around the Cabinet province. But it's always great because, club meeting is really important because that's the source of knowledge, that's a place where we share knowledge, from one to another. So it's really important for all the learners to always attend the club meetings, whenever they have time. That's the only thing I have to say about it.
Ok, muito obrigado. Olha, teu inglês soa muito americano, isso é fantástico. Eu queria saber quanto tempo tu estás a aprender inglês?
Yeah, I've been in the game. I've been learning English for more than 8 years. It's been a long time. I started learning when I was 17. It was a Kennedy Center. In that time we didn't have YGS in Cabinda. That was only Kennedy. And my first teacher was Simon and Kennedy. Yeah, that was where I started learning English. That was Kennedy, my first center.
Ok, fantástico. Última pergunta que eu quero fazer para ti, como sempre, eu gostaria que tu desses conselho àquelas pessoas que não sabem falar inglês, mas querem muito aprender e já tentaram entrar nos centros de formação e até aqui não conseguem. E tu conseguiste, eu queria saber qual é a estratégia que tu usaste para conseguir falar inglês como agora.
Yeah, thank you for the question. That's a beautiful question. My answer is all about the nation. As a kid poor, I was born. A poor is always a very humble person in the world. And as poor where you were born, you gotta have studying as a challenge, because poor doesn't have anybody to support him, especially when it comes to the study. And the challenge is always going to school and taking some courses and be advantage to that. So, uh, who motivated me to learn English was Dusha Shaku and Kelson, because the first person I saw speaking English was Dushu. That was in 2008 or nine, if I'm not mistaken. And when I fell in love in English in 2009, I started learning English, and so far, what I'm saying, English is so important because I want to talk about the importance of English. English is so important because it makes you, to know different people in the society. It makes you think wise. It makes you be a different person. Think out of the box. That's what English is. And too many people we have nowadays in abroad, living abroad, because of English. We have a lot of people having good job, having great friendships. That was because of English. So English is really important. It's not only to work on the old field, but you can have a lot of different friendship and open new doors and different doors through English. So I want you, everybody, to learn English because it's a very important language that everybody can be successful in life and have a different direction of life. Because English is not only about getting job in all company. It's not only about having to go to a broad country, living in the United States or Canada, whatever. But it's also important because you're gonna make a lot of new friends. Like today, I knew new friends today. I met new friends today, and I'm so happy by that. You know, that's the only thing I had to say about it.
Ok, muito obrigado por participar na nossa entrevista, ok? Yeah. Peace.